Okay, so hey guys, and I'm back with the Doraemon movie review, and this time it's Doraemon the movie Nobita and the Winged Braves. This movie was released in 2001 and was a pretty average Doraemon movie, like most Doraemon movies released during that time. And so, yeah, let's begin the review. Okay, so first let's talk about how stupid the story is. Am I the only one who finds everything in this movie just keeps happening by pure coincidence, or that everything in this movie just happens so suddenly that it catches me so off guard? Like, this movie moves from one thing to another so quickly, and I hate that. At first, of course, this movie revolves around Nobita wanting something because that's how almost every Doraemon movie starts, and that's okay, but then suddenly a guide character comes into the story literally out of nowhere, and then Doraemon and the other characters go into Birdopia via an accident out of all things. Yeah, the main characters go into the main world of this movie via an accident. And even after that, the story just can't make up its mind on what to do. So freaking stupid. Okay, so let's talk about the guide characters of this stupid movie. First of all, their character designs. What in the world are these terrible designs? Just look at any of the guide characters and tell me you didn't laugh when you first saw them. These character designs are so hilarious, and I don't know how someone can take any of these characters seriously after them having such terrible designs. Gusuke, the main guide character, still makes up for that by having some nice character development, but still. My favorite Gusuke scene had to be the race, where we saw how much effort Gusuke was putting into it despite having disadvantages like not having wings. Professor How has to be one of the most boring Doraemon guide characters ever, though. Like, he's the most cliche professor character ever introduced in Doraemon till now. Icarus is basically the Superman of Birdopia, which means he's extremely overpowered, which makes him lame. Because if someone can do literally everything so easily, then that character isn't going to be all that interesting. However, he does face some sort of difficulty near the end of this movie, which is nice. Okay, so now let's talk about the world of Birdopia itself. Even though I don't like this movie a lot, I will have to say that this world itself was extremely beautiful and creative. It just looks like such a peaceful world filled with greenery everywhere, and I love that. Even the citizens of this world look like nice people, and I truly wish that a world like this really existed, since I really want to live in this world. However, while Birdopia is nice, evil always finds its way, and the evil of this movie is Commander Sigrid. He still has a better character design than the others, honestly, but his motivation and plan is so trash. Once again, it's about awakening an overpowered monster and all, and at this point, I'm getting annoyed by that sort of a plan. Half of Doraemon movie villains have plans similar to this, so yeah, this is getting annoying. The moment where I truly hated him, though, was when he disqualified Gusuke from the race. That was the moment we got to see how truly evil Sigrid was. Even though Gusuke worked so hard for the race, he got disqualified by Sigrid just because he didn't like him. Sigrid abused his powers for the wrong reason, and that really showed how evil he was. Okay, so now let's talk about the most entertaining part of this movie, the awakening of Phoenixia. I'm going to be honest, the dinosaur looks pretty ugly instead of scary or intimidating, but you know what? I've gotten used to the bad character designs of this movie at this point. So yes, I'm going to stop complaining about the character designs now. This monster truly seemed like a real threat that needed to be stopped, which made this movie really interesting. Since I wanted to know how Doraemon and friends would manage to stop this almost unstoppable being. I was incredibly astonished when I saw Phoenixia even burning down the mighty Icarus and damaging one of his wings severely. This monster just kept proving its strength one scene after the other, but at the end, Doraemon friends used their intelligence and used a time machine to transport this monster back to millions of years ago, before the Earth even existed. The visual of this monster wandering around the vastness of space is nice. What's a better visual though is what I like to call the Great Waterfall scene, since that's such a calming scene. Don't tell me that scene didn't soothe your soul. What an amazing moment that is. Rating 6 out of 10. Best moment? Fighting Phoenix, yeah. Okay, so yeah guys, and that was it for the video. And don't forget to smash that like button, leave a comment, share, and of course subscribe. And so yeah guys, bye.